Hi, I'm Phil Dickinson at Bite Size Guide. Welcome back. This video is arguably the most important one we've done in this beginner's guide to DaVinci Resolve series. It's actually how to back up in DaVinci Resolve. When I say back up, I mean back up your projects and your timeline. And we're going to look at two different methods. One is a manual backup. It's like a disaster recovery backup. It backs up and restores everything in your library database. That's all your projects, everything. The second backup we're going to look at is how to configure DaVinci Resolve to actually automate its own backups. And it'll actually do it for you as you're working on a project. You can set it to back up after so many minutes, so many hours and so many days. And then you'll probably be able to sleep better at night, knowing that you're not going to lose months of work that you've done. Oh, don't even want to think about that. So here we go. So we'll get straight into it. Now, first thing I'm going to do is open up DaVinci Resolve. And when that opens up, we're going to go to the project management page. It's like that. And what we want is to go to this icon on the top left-hand side, and it's Show Hide Project Libraries. And it's the project library for all our work that we want. So it's the local library. So if I open that up, there we go, local database. And that incorporates everything that we've done in DaVinci Resolve. All our projects, all the timelines. And if you click on the little eye symbol, the detail symbol, it gives us some options. And the first option we've got is backup. So that's fairly self-explanatory. If we click on that, it takes us to our area that we've previously done manual backups. One thing I need to say about this is DaVinci Resolve is installed on your C drive. Your backup needs to go, really, ideally, to a different drive, especially this manual backup. Ideally, it could do with going onto a portable drive and then that drive taken away and left somewhere separate to your PC. Just in case anything happens to your PC, we don't want, if it's in close proximity, we don't want the same thing to happen to your portable drive as well. So I keep mine locked away. But for this purposes of this video, we're going to back up to the H drive. The H drive is a separate drive on my PC. So I'll rename Dev Res, as in DaVinci Resolve, and today's date. And we'll save that. Backup project library, ? This operation might take some time depending on the size of your project library. Well, the project library for this particular account is not very big. It was only created for purposes of this series, so there's only probably 20 projects in there, so it'll back that up in the blink of an eye. There we go. That's backed up. So if that was on a hard drive, portable hard drive, you can unplug that, take it away, put it somewhere safe, and then until next time you want to back it up. And it's up to you really how often you do this, but I like to do it at least once a fortnight. So basically, if you did a backup 2 weeks ago, am I prepared to lose 2 weeks' work? So to restore, what we do is there's an icon at the top. And if I hover over it, it says restore. So you click on restore and it takes us automatically to the place where we've been backing up our manual backups. So back to a H drive, so you can click on that, open it, and then you can restore it back in. It's fairly simple. I'll not do that on there. It's fairly simple. So that basically is the manual method for backing up. It's really simple. The hardest part is remembering to do it in the first place. So yeah, the actual process of a manual backup, really easy. I like to think of the manual backup as like a disaster recovery backup. Basically, you can recover everything. The next method we're going to use for backing up is like a working backup. And it's how we set it. We can set DaVinci Resolve to back itself up periodically. You can configure it to be backing up all the time. As you're working on a project, it will be backing that project up as you go along. If you basically work on a project and then you make a mistake and don't realise it straight away and you do other things, then you look at it and you play it back and you think, oh my goodness, I've done something there, but I don't know what I've done. You've got the option to go back minutes or hours or days. So it's like kind of like it's a working backup, but equally useful. So our second form of backup is our working backup. And this is automated once we've configured it. So DaVinci Resolve will back up periodically the project that you're actually working on. Now these are individual backups. When it does a backup, say going back an hour, it's only backing up whichever project is live that you're working on at the time. Obviously, it doesn't back up the ones you're not working on because they're not moving and they're not changing at all. So there's no point in backing it up. You're already doing a manual disaster recovery backup, so you've always got those backups in case the other projects disappear. So what we'll do, we'll just close off the project manager page. We're actually in a project already, and we're in this project is called Untitled Project 2. And because we've got it open, it's actually backing up as we speak. And I show you how to configure that. If you go to DaVinci Resolve and then go to Preferences, then go to User and Project, Save and Load, you click on that, then this is how our backup, our working automatic periodical backup is configured. So first of all, we've got live save. So basically, whenever you do a change to your project, it will back up. Project backups, it means it will back up the whole of the project. And timeline backups, it will back up any timelines that you've got associated with this project. And it's set to perform backups every minute, every 1 minute. Now, I put it to 1 minute just so you can see how the backups build up over time. But we've got it set to hourly backups. So every 2 hours, it does an hourly backup as well. And then a daily backup, it does a daily backup every 2 days. And that's every time whenever you're working on that project. When you're not working on it, when it's not live on your screen, there's no backup being run because it's not changing, there's no need. So that's basically how you configure it. So if we save that and we're working on Untitled Project 2, if we go back to the project management page, there is our Untitled Project 2. So if we right click on that, we've got project backups. And if we click on that, it lists any backups that it's done. What you can do from that backup, you can right click on it and load. What it'll do, it won't, if you restore it, it won't restore it over the top of the current project. It will add another project with the same name, but with bracket copy bracket. The reason they do that is because we don't want it to overwrite your project in case you need to go back to it for whatever reason. It'll create a brand new copy of your project that was backed up at that time. So that's the date and time. And we OK that. And we'll get rid of that. And then we've got it. Untitled Project 2, 2025, October, the 9th of October at 18:04 and 20 seconds. And it says it's a copy. So if we open up that one, there is our brand new Untitled Project 2 project, exactly as it was at that time. So if we cancel that one off, we go back into it again. So what I'm going to do is go back into Project 2 again. At the moment, we've got one project backup. If I open it up again, and I start doing stuff, start changing things, and we'll leave that for a couple of minutes, and in theory, it should do another backup because we've set it to do one every minute. So I'm just going to leave that chugging over for 10 minutes or so, and then we'll see what we get. Now that's been sat there for 5 or 10 minutes. So in that time, you'd expect to have more backups. So if we go to Project Manager and we right click Project Backups, we've only got one. Now, can you think of a reason why we might only have one extra backup? Even though it's been set for 1 minute, we've only got one backup in like probably 8 minutes. And I'll put you out of your misery. You may have guessed that. It's only backing up when we make a change. If I make a change, then after a minute it will back it up. Let's get rid of that and we'll explain further. I opened this window, so I made a change to this project. So within a minute of that, it did a backup because I'd changed something. If I sit here and don't change anything, even after a minute, it won't back it up because nothing's changed. And this is great because you're not delving through a load of backups. You're not sifting through multiple backups that are exactly the same. There's no reason to have a backup 5 times if nothing's changed. So DaVinci Resolve's intelligent enough to realise that you don't need that, so it doesn't do it. Brilliant. So as an example, I'll add something in. So I'll go to the edit page and I'll add something in, a title. I'll add that title in. Now, because I've done a change, it should now, within a minute, do a backup because it's worth doing a backup because something's changed. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? It's pretty clever, actually. And it saves on disk space because it doesn't do a backup unnecessarily and fill up your hard drive. And it's just so much easier for restoring. You haven't got to wade through a load of, like I said already, you don't have to wade through a load of unnecessary backups that are all the same. So if you go back to management page, right click, now we've got another one because we made a change within a minute. It's backed it up. Because we've made a change now, what it will also do in 2 hours time, it will do a 2-hour backup because within that 2 hours, it's actually changed. So it'll do a 2-hour backup, and in 2 days it will actually do a 2-day backup because it's changed. If we sat and just watched it for 2 days and didn't do a single thing on it, it wouldn't do a 2-day backup, obviously, for the same reason. Brilliant. Thanks for watching that. I hope it was of use to you. Just as a footnote, don't forget that when you do the backups in DaVinci Resolve, it won't back up your media. So anything that you've imported in from your camera or your footage, don't forget to do a separate backup for that and keep it safe. If it was of use to you and you found it interesting, please give us a thumbs up, and more importantly, leave us a comment. I respond to every comment that I get, so it's always interesting to hear what you've got to say. And if you think you'll get more out of this series, please subscribe. It's all those 3 things that make it possible for us to create this channel. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again next time. I'm Phil Dickinson, and this is Bite Size Guide.